I love my Peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So that's why when we take our favorite milk, Peak milk, we choose both. So choose your Peak today.
Quality wire, and quality cables. For quality wire, quality cables. Man won't light up your life, brother. See, original quality wire. Wait there, can't pay. Cable for any type of project. Light up your life, light up your house. Man won't light up your life, Goldman, who be the master for cable? Goldman, who be the master for wire? Goldman, original quality cable. When you feature for any kind of project, Goldman, original quality, durable, trustable, Goldman.
We are here for the next Naija comedy star.
From over 1,000 participants, the selected 10 comedians are ready for the first ever reality show. Who is going to be the next Naija comedy star, as confirmed by your votes and the scrutiny of the king of comedy, Ali Baba, I Go Die, Funke Akindele, and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Pig Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events. Funke Akindele and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV
Every Sunday and Wednesdays. The next Naija Comedy Star is sponsored by Pigment, Goldman Wine, Rebel Property, Lucky Bangles, System Limited, Link Herbs, Grand News, Keep TV, Every Sunday and Wednesdays. Naija Comedy Star is sponsored by Pigment, Goldman Wine, Rebel Property, Lucky Bangles, System Limited, Link Herbs, Grand News, Keep Every Sunday and Wednesdays. Naija Comedy Star is sponsored by Pigment, Goldman Wine, Rebel Property, Lucky Bangles, System Limited, Link Herbs, Grand News, Every Sunday and Wednesdays. Naija Comedy Star is sponsored by Pigment, Goldman Wine, Rebel Property, Lucky Bangles, System Limited, Link Herbs, Grand News,
You know, say the session touch you. You know, say you when you see me, when your mama spray me money, I said this is only private jet you need. Okay. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I'm Ajuruchuku Ebuke Emmanuel, Steve Mario. I'm from Anambra State, precisely Ozobili in Ekusigo local government. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian. It was actually in my 100 level in the university. I was nominated to represent my department in our interdepartmental debate in school. And for some reasons, I was the person that trained the second speaker. I was the first speaker of the debate, and so I guided the second speaker, my second speaker. But then I got to the debate venue and trying to make my introduction, I forgot my topic. I was like, the reason for the topic of my debate, I was thrown off balance for like 2 minutes before I came back. So during the compilation of the results, the judges were like, is there any entertainer here that can just do anything while we wait for the result? So I felt like I have done bad. So I was looking for a little way to see if I can make up for the mess I made that place. So something told me, why not just go and try comedy? I told my second speaker, he said, guy, don't try it. You have messed up the first time, so don't double your madness. I summoned the courage, I picked up, went to the SUG Secretary General, that's one of the judges then, told him I'm a comedian, so he gave me a microphone, and I said, with a microphone, SUG Secretary General, sit down. So he asked me, are you a comedian? I said yes, but nobody heard what he said. So I said, now can you go and sit down? So that commanding voice, he sat down. People were like, look at this year one student commanding a whole SUG Secretary General, and the SUG Secretary General obeyed. So they started clapping. Wow, this guy is wonderful. So I felt the feeling was not bad. So I say I will eventually build a career around it. If I become the next Naija comedy star, at least to a reasonable extent, I try to be original. I try to come out with something people are not so used to. I try to carve out my own niche. I try to come out from an angle that have not been in existence, sort of. Maybe from that particular niche I carved out for myself, a bigger and a greater pattern of comedy can arise, because it's just a new idea that I'm still trying to refine so that it will be a unique pattern. And that is what I want to do. Whenever you hear this certain or this genre of comedy, you say Steve Mario. Hello, my people. My name is Steve Mario, a contestant in the ongoing Next Naija Comedy Star. Please, I don't want to go home. I want to remain in the house. And the power to do that is in your hand. Vote for me. And to do that, simply text VT space AY space Steve Mario to 8014. All in capital letter. Steve Mario is spelled STEVEMARIO. Please, I beg you, vote for me. See me as your Lekon. God bless you.
So what's your main purpose for being here?
My main purpose is to kidnap the judges. As you know, the same money they involved. Judges, be careful. No. My main purpose is the star prize. You know, okay. It's about time we get a new car. You know, make person drive something new. You understand? We get nylon.
No be everything they work for this country where. Anything we enter Nigeria, we they carry and go next level. Take Uber for example. No be everywhere for this Lagos, Uber they go. One man do Ojo Elegba the other day, order Uber, open the app. Ojo Elegba on that bridge, set pick up location. A shock. They bring 3 minutes away. Uber they come. You know, say once you don't put where you dey, they go say put your destination. A shock. The guy ride Kano. Lagos to Kano. How you want to do it with Uber? Normal day from Lagos to Kano with luxurious bus now 4 days. As he first put the Kano, the app surprise. Now the app come they bring suggestion. Kano Street. Kano filling station. Kano Wanko. Kanayo o Kanayo. The guy no simple. He come put Kano State. As the thing enter Uber head scatter. He come they find the next available route. As Uber they find out before you know Uber man arrive. As Uber man arrive, once you put where you they go say click on estimated price. As the guy click on the price, Lagos to Kano is too far. Price come they load. Price load, so the Uber man arrive. The guy enter motor. Instead make it wait, make Uber load finish. You know wait. The man ask, can I start the trip? He says start the trip. They start trip Lagos to Kano. They pass Ibadan. Pass Ogun State. Price still they load. Pass Kogi. Price still they load. Pass Lokoja. Pass Kaduna. As they pass Zaria, 9 price load finish. 12.8 million. You know normally if you order Uber, you dey balance for back like say na your papa manufacture the motor. See where the guy they cry as he see price. Uber man when they drive no understand wetin dey happen. Now he come dey ask am, "Oga, you hear bad news?" He say, "I dey see am."
They see the bad news.
I dey see am. They ask am, "Person die?" If na person die.
That's okay.
My name is Laff Doctor.
Okay. My name is Maduka Daniel, aka Laff Doctor. I'm a comedian and I'm from Imo State, Mbitolu local government area in Imo State. That's where I'm from. What inspired me to take comedy as a career was actually hardship. That's the truth, hardship, because my daddy died when I was small. My father left us at a very young age, and you know, we're 8, so everybody gain independent. Young age, everybody don't find in way as they hustle, we don't do things. So that was actually what inspired me, because my mommy had a lot of people to cater for, and you just have to bring something to the table, you know. So that was when I started acting, doing comic acting. From comic acting with a friend of mine, then I tried stand-up. In my church, I was, you know, always trying stand-up, doing stand-up performances in Christ Choosing Church of God many years ago, far back 2018, you know. But when I finished secondary school 2011. That was when I went straight to stand-up comedy. I never did any job ever since then. I've been doing comedy. My first ever experience was okay because it was in a church. It was in my church, Christ Choosing Church of God. So the pastor my pastor, Pastor Frank Okolo, then supported me, always giving me opportunity even though I was misbehaving in church. And even after I left church to do it outside the church, it was not easy. But having performed in church for a very long time and mastered the mic and the craft,
I had a swell time performing outside there. If I become the winner of the next Naija Comedy Star, what will be my contribution? I go do show. Yes, I cannot kill myself. I'll just do my show, make people happy, and put my mark out there, push my brand. That's what I would do, because this young man right here cannot kill himself. Hello guys, my name is Laff Doctor, and I'm one of the contestants of the next Naija Comedy Star. Please, I love this house. I want to be in this house. And to keep me in this house, I need your help. I need you to send text to VT space AY space Laff Doctor to 8014. Please, please.
Contestant number 29. Welcome.
Thank you.
What's your name?
O.V. Godwin.
What?
O.V. Godwin.
O.V. Godwin.
Yes.
Can I say something? This guy. O.V. Godwin, you just won a car.
Yes, sir. No, not just like before.
Before where?
But it shouldn't be a problem now.
Are you going to tell me what
apart
problem?
from the fact that it's the platform I want, just the platform, it shows that I have the talent for winning cars. So let's let it go. Please.
Before you go, don't give us problem.
So, because I just wanted to confirm you're the one that won the car, so.
Not this year's zone, last year.
So you want to win?
And people do 2 tenors, sir.
Hey, you have to mind yourself.
Please.
Okay.
No.
I think
my mic is it beyond? This one don't confuse me.
Please.
Don't you think you are supposed to sit here so that I'll stand there?
Sir, please, just let's not act like we don't know the truth.
O.V. is okay, thank you. They go.
Go. Yes, please.
Keep the mic.
I don't know what you want to do.
Wait, they go now.
No, we don't want you to do the competition.
No, please, sir. The AY brand is different from the car I carried the last time. It's different.
No, see.
AY brand pushes now, we know.
You won't make us overlaugh. What we want
wait.
But I not see any scoring on top.
No, what we want here is for you to make us laugh.
This country.
Do you know how long we'll be sitting here? The laugh would all laugh here, never reach would. We say they go.
Okay, you know what's happening. Okay, give us what you have.
Do what you do.
Everybody's acting outside. We're acting as if we like each other there. Nobody sends you in this country. Nobody. I'm not happy for anybody's success. I'm also happy with that coming. Yes, now I saw inside news out of all what we are facing in this country. Minister for Agriculture, former one, he was angry. He went to complain about Nigerian cows. Cows. He said Nigerian cows are the lowest milk producers in the world. The US cows and Netherlands cows, they produce like 100 liters of milk. But Nigerian cows produce a shameful 6 liters. And even the 6 liters are not good enough for human consumption. You see, when I heard this statement, I felt offended on behalf of the cows. Now, I'm not one of the cows, but someone needs to stand for these cows' rights. Do you know where these cows are coming from? That hot sun. They'll be trekking waywardly from Sokoto, be chewing grass, through pawpaw, through flower. I've seen a cow chew a hibiscus flower before. I'm not joking. I had to tell the Fulani guy. I said, guy, your cow is chewing flower. The guy said, no worry. He's a use them to beautify in belly. I said, beautify with belly. So your cow is into interior decoration. Is that what you're telling me? And that's that kind of cow will give you milk. Where will you see milk from? Have you seen when sometimes these Fulani guys used to flog this cow with annoyance. At some point, when they are flogging the cow, you think they have beef with the cow. You see,
It's okay. Okay, thank you.
But you just want to take our time. We first say you don't do.
I did not see you bend down. That's why.
Oh, yeah, they go. You go bend down.
Holy car.
My name is O.V. Godwin. I'm from Edo State. So what inspired me to take comedy as a career was unemployment. No, okay, I'm just joking. I really like the art. I watched somebody's video on YouTube in 2016, towards the end of 2016, and I was like, this guy is doing something that I know that I can do now. Let me let me go and do that. I used to write funny stories before when I was small, when I was in secondary school. I used to write funny stories. And I think this thing can be retold to people on stage. And that was really exciting. I was just like, okay, I'll start looking for comedy clubs or how I can perform these things for people. And that's where I started from. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian, I don't think I can remember it really, really vividly. But I know that it was a sandstorm. You know when you say sandstorm? Dry. Who be this? Wait, you say what? Come on, you're not funny, Joe. And imagine people that tell you you're not funny are ladies. So it was really a very... Can we move on? First things first. I will not say that money will be used to create most of the platforms that people need, but I'll have, because of the branding I would have gotten from the competition, I'll move more comedians closer. More comedians that have finesse and originality. And because my voice will count more, I'll be saying all the things I said about how I feel of the industry, about the industry, and how I feel people can influence it and make it better. I'll say those things on stage. And then I will house some of those comedians that I think have good finesse that I like personally. So, my name is Godwin, and I'm a contestant for the next Naija Comedy Star. Please, to keep me in the house, I would like you to help me vote by texting VT space AY space OV Godwin. OV Godwin spelled together as OVY and then Godwin to 8014. Thank you.
Who they try?
Number 30. Yeah.
Number 30.
Yes.
Short family.
Okay.
What did they do now?
Your face looks familiar.
You also look familiar. You have won a car before.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. So,
where did you win your car?
Alibaba Spontaneity.
You win Papa car, you won't go win Peking car.
Yes. So you guys, you are no vigor. People want to have fleet of cars.
No, it's not a fleet. We still have some other comedians that are still funny too. And most of us, we are not here for the money. I'm here for the platform.
That's not what they talk. They give you the money, go get us.
Okay. I like the sound of that. Please record that. I will use it.
What will happen is...
So that's it.
What will happen is we'll remove you from money.
Just enjoy this platform.
No.
You're on the platform that you want already now. This is not the platform you want.
It's not that I really need it.
It's not that the money you need now. Okay.
Okay. It's a very known fact that when you are driving through American towns, at the point of entry of every town in America, there is a signboard that tells you the name of the town, the speed limit of that town, and also tells you the population in that town. They said they are telling you this so that you can know the kind of service you get while you're in that town. If the population is less than 10,000, you can't get more than one gas station or one or two restaurants. I was just imagining if Nigeria can do the same. We are at the point of entry of every state. There's a signboard that tells you the speed limit, the name, and the population in that town. Just imagine you are driving to Lagos. As you're about entry, just say, Lagos. Speed limit 45 kilometers per hour. Population 20,952,784. Point 982,666. You'll be like, why is there a decimal point? In the population, you say, you see those people behind the point? Those are the people staying in Berga, Ekpe, and Ikorodu. We don't know maybe they're in Lagos or they're in Ogun State. We just want them to feel at home. You'll be like, okay, I want to see something. Let's go to the north. You just drive to the north. As you're about entering Sokoto, you see another one that says, welcome to Sokoto. Speed limit 25 kilometers per hour. Population 4,584,682. Under it, you now see another population 5,382,000. You say, why are there two populations in Sokoto? Like, sorry, sir. You see the one above, that's number of human beings. You see the one under, that's number of cows. Because during election, they really matter. So I'm like, okay, let's do more.
Thank you. Thank you, package. Keep the mic where you take up.
My name is Olatoyeshe Samuel. I'm from Ibadan in Oyo State. What inspired me to take comedy as a career was the fact that I love people that were doing it, and I think it's what I do relentlessly, what I do effortlessly, and what gives me joy the most. My first ever experience was performing in school. My school back then, and that was one of my best. And I think the biggest then was when I went for the Redeemed Christian Church of God region at the Redemption Camp. That's way back 2013, 2014 there. When I become the winner of Next Naija Comedy Star, I'm certain that I'll bring some changes to the comedy industry. try and push some new content. Considering the type of my materials and the types of jokes I do, I want our comedy to be exportable and to reach greater ground. So I'll do more to make Nigerian comedy very international. I will try and see some other countries like South Africa, try and visit their comedy clubs to see how it's being done there, so that we can infuse that into Nigerian comedy too.
Okay, hello guys, my name is Package and I'm one of the contestants for the next Naija Comedy Star, and I need to stay in the house. I need you to keep me in the house, please, and you can do this by voting for me. And to vote for me, text VT space AY space package. The package is spelled PARKHAGE to 8014. All in caps lock, all in capital letter. Please, let's do this. Let's keep an Ublon off the street. Thank you.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Perez.
Perez.
Perez. Are you ready to be the next Naija Comedy Star?
I'm ready, sir.
Are you sure?
Ready.
I'm ready, sir.
Do your thing. Perez.
Relax and deliver.
Okay. First of all, Rosewa, I feel say this competition not only for the poor masses. I don't know say na about the poor and the rich.
Oh really?
I best go drive motor, come win motor. What did they happen for the? What did they happen? No jokes, so no jokes. Thank God say, una last, una send me May, say I qualify. Because the one I post my video for Facebook, people come to tell me congratulations. I say, where this congratulations they come from? I say, they never send me May, say I don't qualify. Now God do say, you send me the mail, and let me write your wife. You write your wife, may talk to you, man know what it happen now, because man know the condition of the Lagos now, because things when they happen for this Lagos, Sodom and Gomorrah not do half before God destroy them. This Lagos na English teacher, every picky write English or why picky still fail the English. This Lagos, we are not gonna this same Lagos. Now see best side for Aja. That's a miracle. And the miracle not the show for your life. I don't talk about Lagos like say where I come from good. Worry where I come from. Now native doctor picky carry first or Bible quiz. You know.
If you mention one more word from you, I pour you water.
Thank you.
Keep the microphone.
Keep the mic. Thank you.
Off your mic.
I'll be to laugh for man qualify you.
Thank you.
He said not be to laugh for me and qualify you.
My name is Roland Timi Perez. I'm a comedian known as Perez, and I'm from Warri, Delta State. What inspired me to take comedy as a career is the love I have for comedy as a craft. I love comedy so much. I love making people happy. Right from my secondary school days, I love putting smiles on people's face. Well, my first ever experience as a stand-up comedian was bad. Yeah, it was really bad because I started comedy when I was in secondary school. Back then, I used to be in a group called Golden Crown Pavilion, so they do take me to events once in a while. You're cracking a joke, trying to make the people laugh, then somebody will just, from nowhere, I beg, come over there, we don't hear that joke before, come over there. Help me get that joke. Even if they never hear the joke before, they tell you, say, not be you get that joke. So it's kind of awful. Well, if I become the next Naija comedy star, by the grace of God, I will, like every other comedian is doing, I will set up a show. Then I'll give platform to other comedians. Yes, because where I'm coming from, Warri Delta State, they don't give platform to upcoming comedians. Yes, they believe that instead of me to give this upcoming comedian a platform, my pieces and so person come, make it go do, make I pay them or come, make it go do, and which is not really happy matters. So if I become the next Naija comedy star, I'll set a platform for other comedians that are coming up and make them believe that yes, with comedy, they can build up something for themselves. Hello, good people. My name is Perez. I'm a comedian, and by the grace of God, I'm a contestant for the next Naija Comedy Star. Please, to vote for me to keep me in the house, kindly text VT space AY space
Just no be them be people who drive car call win car.
I no get cow. Even Capri Sun, I no get.
Okay, 34.
MOP.
MOP, give us what you have.
First of all, I want to thank God say we don't come up for this corona period because the experience was not funny. You know, funny at all. Everybody was so bored. So then for my area, one big man where everybody they fear, even a wife they fear him. Just to cure boredom, the man follow house girl, they watch clothes. The girl they watch, the man they rinse. Just to cure boredom. The corona period, we were broke. Like anybody will give you 2K. If you see my king, we they call everybody my king. One guy where they work for rig, can't go mistakenly pay tithes. 500,000. When pastor hear the amount, he collect the guy number. He add them for pastor's WhatsApp group. Other pastors, they say, he's not ordained. They say, leave him there. I called him.
Oh my God.
They hear money. One guy just from Rig come back. You believe say in-laws, then go down, they need money. Anytime you visit in-laws.
Bye-bye.
My name is Obonaya Prince Ifeanyi Chukwu, and I am from Abia State. I have always had that passion, I've always had that love of seeing people happy, and most especially when I'm the source of the happiness. It gives me an extra joy. So during my secondary school days, I found myself taxing my brain to do things in the classroom that's going to make everybody happy instead of facing my books. So at that point, I got that name MOP from my classmates, and that was how it all started. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian, I think that would be in my church back in Port Harcourt. We were having a youth program, and I pleaded with our youth leader to perform in church. I and a friend of mine, he's an engineer, so we did that performance and it went well, and the pastor was even surprised that he has comedians in the church that he never knew about. And it was a good one, and I think that was a very good start for me. If I emerge winner for this contest for the next Naija Comedy Star, this is in one, I'm going to do a lot. Funny as it's going to sound, I'm going to do a competition like this that I'm coming out from. It might be something smaller than this, but I'm definitely going to make sure that part of that money goes to someone that is also as talented as a comedian that should be known. Yeah, I've always had that dream. Maybe here in Lagos, or I'll take it back to my school all the way in Owerri and do something. And after that, I'll have my show in Lagos, Port Harcourt, and Owerri. These are the places that I've lived all through my life. I was born and bred in Port Harcourt. I schooled in Owerri, Imo State University, and I came here to chase my career in Lagos. So these three places, I have dreams of doing a kind of, will you call it a tour? Yeah. So if I win this money, my tour begins, a talent hunt, and of course, help to talented entertainers who need to be pushed.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MOP Comedian. I'm one of the contestants for next Naija Comedy Star, and I'm here to solicit for your votes. Please, to vote for me, text VT space AY space MOP and send the text to 8014. All in capital letter. Please, to keep me in the house. I don't want to come up for this house. They are bent soft. I beg.
So that was what it is, and then I just felt, okay, it's a good avenue. Let's come and show what we have. We have always shown it. We have never been scared of showing it. Okay.
Good evening. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, familiar spirit.
Mecoyo. Quite familiar. Yes, boss.
Okay, you are contestant number 36.
36,
the next
sir.
Naija Comedy Star.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you are ready to become the next Naija Comedy Star.
By the grace of God, sir.
Fire down.
Sir, it's not that I just came because I came. I came because I want to win. So I need to win for some reasons. If not for anything, at least for my mental health. Because now small thing, they cause depression. Now, the other day, I was walking with my girlfriend for road. Somebody drive near us, park. Can they ask my girlfriend, say, why is a fine girl like you walking alone under the sun? Immediately he said that, and I remembered and I understood what nice meant by that song. I want to be a living thing, human being, because as far as that guy is concerned, I'm not a human being. I'm not a living thing, so I need this car for national peace. Have you noticed that Nigerian musicians, right? Almost everything when they sing, now they happen to them. Take for example now, the genie. Hey, well, if you help me see, ego, make you tell her I don't go from there, he go. Blackface came. It's a hard life where would they live for Naija? Life hard for them. Right now, they accuse everybody saying identity song. Ice Prince, a young man that was doing well, I don't know who go deceive him more. He now went to be accusing the gods. Anytime I see myself, I feel like saying, now juju, they worry me. Immediately, I'm there a caution, go, so good, now you the worry, I say, no, it's a very good, let's hold this career. Oh my God. But the one that confused me is this guy, Run Town. I don't know what it means. That song, my daughter say, my cure day for your body. I don't understand how your cure go day woman body in a hospital. Let's assume now say woman body in a hospital. Now we say by now, somebody like Nicki Minaj and Tools. Those ones go be specialist hospital and general hospital. Then Simi and Dija. Those ones go be cottage hospital and primary healthcare center. Then somebody like Where Them See go be roadside chemist or a agbo joint.
Mecoyo.
Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Emeka Collins Senubianozo. I am from Delta State, Okwani local government to be precise. What inspired me to take comedy as a career? I think comedy has always been in me right from birth. So I've always loved to make people smile, happy and laugh. And then I came to realize you can actually make money from it. I'm like, okay, so why just do it for fun? Let's do it for money as well. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian, I think that was during my orientation, my first year in school. During my orientation, I can remember this particular doctor that they say he doesn't laugh and he doesn't want anything like comedy during orientation, let everybody be serious. And then I came off stage, I performed, and this man gave me 200 naira, 3 new one, 600 naira, I can't forget that thing. You know, and I mean, it's been awesome after that, ever since then. If I become the next Naija comedy star, first, I like to lift more people, just like KY is lifting a lot of people. So I like to start having comedy concerts where I'll have other younger colleagues come and showcase their talent as well. Also, I have projects on hand that I've written, waiting for funds to execute. So I have a short movie that I want to put out there. So I will also have my younger colleagues as well, or my colleagues as it were, to join me in the project so that we can showcase what they have as well. Hello, good people. My name is Mecoyo. I'm made in Delta. I'm marketed in Lagos. By God's grace, I'm one of the contestants for the next Naija Comedy Star. And to keep me in the race, please help me. Text VT space AY space Mecoyo to 8014. Mecoyo is spelled MECOYO. I beg, make una help me. Una know say get as I take day. I no won't come up for the apps yet. Their food too sweet. I beg. And I need the money. Thank you.
I think that winning is the best.
Okay.
So I'll try all I can.
What's your name?
My name is Coxson Christian.
Your name
Say
is?
that again?
Coxson Christian.
Coxson.
Yes.
Coxson. You are the guy from Port Harcourt.
Yes.
I see confidence in you. So the funny part is that we won right now.
I learned it from you now, bros.
Let's see. Let's see you do your thing.
At this point now, the competition is very, very hard. It's one man for himself. One man for himself. When I know say you don't hard, I went for election. Jehovah's Witness no even vote for PDP. Even though all of them, they use umbrella. It's that bad. I used to tell people that the only musician that cannot be a Malian, the only musician is Two-Face. You know why? Because Two-Face is from the middle belt. And Malians don't wear belts. I used to tell people that everybody is for himself. Everybody is for himself. One time in school, they were converting me to be a cultist. The guy was begging me that I should be a cultist. They are going to offer me protection. 2 weeks later, I heard that the guy got infection. To tell you that even the guy where they offer me protection, they use protection. It was that bad. This is serious. I know therefore that relationships are very good at the beginning. Now when you want to marry, now you go know how far that relationship can go. Recently, a guy from Port Harcourt wanted to marry a lady from Sokoto. Before they enter bus 2 days, they go Sokoto. They don't use the buy price. They buy Pokpo, Fan, Lakasera, everything chop for. So now the family, they wait to balance the girl people. So the guy they call they say, make them call deposit the money. They can't owe each other. So it was that bad. I used to tell people that whatever you do, learn it completely. One guy an apprentice for Babalawo. So he never learned the work complete. Instead of him to stay 1 year, he stayed 2 months, made the juju free and from the shrine. So he can't come up for the shrine. Instead of him to carry your guy, go buy juju now, he can't go by himself, go about to go buy juju. Instead of him to buy Amadi or her, he can't go buy Amadi on him. That's the main version of Amadi or her. When they find Amadi, I will be man. Amadi on him, you know they shrine again. Amadi, they following guys go drink beer. Amadi, they follow woman, and the rest they play Naija bet, carry Yahoo boy money. They go play Naija bet, money hang. They can't find that one. Before you know, one of the days, he can't go drink alcohol. They know it's not non-alcoholic juju. Go sleep for church. God arrest Amadi on him. Now Amadi on him now usher for winners. That was how it went. They can't add money, go buy Amadi on them. When they go buy Amadi on them, that means a group of juju. Juju will come, they never even know road, run the follow area boys. Juju follow, go protest, and shoot one for Lekki toll gate.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss.
All right, good day, everyone. My name is Coxson Christian. I'm from Port Harcourt, which is in Rivers State. I'm a native of Okrika, and we speak Ijaw. I grew to love comedy as a craft. I was an actor. I grew up being an actor. My elder brother, my stepbrother, Osaki, was taking me up as an actor for one time when I was in school. So after I left them, I started living with my grandma, where I joined the production team as an actor. As time went, I started seeing a few comedians that were coming around for our production shoots. So I decided that, I could try this thing out. I got interested. I started watching a couple of clips from Agudai, Basketmouth, and a couple of wonderful comics. So I decided to be part of the craft and see what I can do with it. And here we are, doing the Lord's work. My first ever experience as a stand-up comedian was kind of awkward. I didn't do very, very fine, but I liked it. I grew up not having somebody I could hold on to as a mentor, so I started watching random clips and trying to see how I could do it. Nobody would say do this and do that until one time when I was in my final year in school, I was asked to perform. I was even tired because all the other big heads in school had performed, and then it was not coming out like me. How would I perform and to work? But eventually, I had a bit of knowledge in sound arrangement. So when they gave me the mic, I had to pull off the foam that was there. And then it sounded a little bit sharper, at least people could hear me. And then from there, things started working out. When I get to win, I wouldn't want to lie low. I think that the world will want to hear me, the world will want to hear what I have. Okay, everybody is going to vote because they think this guy is good. And at the end of the day, when you get to win, they don't want to see you out of the scene for a very long time. They want you to keep up. Some people believe in you so much that they want to be seeing you. Even if they're not seeing every other comedian, they just want to be seeing you. So you just have to be, I'll try to be putting out content, try to start from the grassroots, use part of what I have gotten, what I have won, to see if I can get a show done, maybe with sponsors too. And then with time, before another show comes, try to be putting up things on social media for them to be seeing things that are interesting though. And then with time, just keep being there, just keep being consistent with what I do. So I think basically that's what I will do by the grace of God.
Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Coxson Christian. I'm contesting for the next Naija Comedy Star. Please, I need your votes to be in the house. To vote for me, to keep me in the house, please text VT space AY space Coxson Christian to 8014, all in capital letters. Coxson is spelled COXSON space Christian to 8014. Thank you.
Next Naija Comedy Star, what you have done, nobody has done it before.
Okay.
Nobody don't open eye, carry 5 million naira and car to give comedian. Understand? So this is a big one. I want to say thank you. God will bless you.
Aproko.
Sir.
Welcome to next Naija Comedy Star.
Thank you, sir.
Aproko, fire down. No need to wait.
Okay.
So I won't just beg on her for something. Yeah. And I know say our industry for Nigeria, the comedy industry, we no get plenty women inside. And this thing we on they do now, to come lock 10 men inside one house for 1 month. I don't know what you on they plan more do inside. So if on a few just they allow the girls then even if they're no funny, manager allow 5.
Hey, we know what they showed you before. This boy like, you give us problem.
No, because see now nothing where they know they postpone now after this lockdown. Understand? Like on a recognize me now supposed to blow this year. The corona now don't postpone now. So I don't know when I want blow now. So I say more just come hustle afresh. More see how the thing will be because everything now people they hustle anyhow. Now NEPA they cut light anyhow. That light where they say been there at the end of the tunnel. NEPA don't go cut them now. They say they use prepaid meter there. Say I know say NEPA need they take IC where they use prepaid meter. They don't open office.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't be here blame. Now my fellow, I beg the same. I'll show you.
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Hi, good morning. My name is Gift Loveday, aka Aproko, and I am one of the 10 contestant for the next Naija Comedy Star. I'm from Bayelsa State, Nembe, and Ogbe local government. I never thought I was ever going to be a comedian, but I found myself having love for it, like as a kid, as a teenager rather, when I watch Night of 1,000 Laughs those days and I see comedians performing, I find out that I on my own would be like, okay, this guy, what he said here, he should have said it this way, he should have said it that way. I found myself correcting some things and adding to some of their jokes. And that was how I knew that I could do this. And so I would say it chose me. I never chose to be a comedian. My first experience as a stand-up comedian was not nice at all. I was booed and stoned off stage and I thought of quitting then, but something told me, hey, you've not even started yet. And that was how I continued and I got this far. If I become the next Naija Comedy Star, I would do my best to make sure nobody around me takes the word giving up as a word that is in existence. I would do my best to make sure I try to improve young comedians who look up to me. I would let people know that nothing is impossible. Hello guys, my name is Aproko and I'm one of the 10 contestants competing for the next Naija Comedy Star. And I would need your votes to keep me in the house. To vote for me, please text VT space AY space Aproko to 8014, all in capital letters. Aproko is spelled APROKO. Please vote for me and keep me in the house. Thank you.
My neighbor Casey and I are like 5 and 6. We gel perfectly. When it comes to round leather game, we support the same club. Even our taste in music, totally in sync. What just really alike, even in the office. But there's one area where we differ, and that is in our choice of peak milk. Casey loves his peak filled milk because it is low in cholesterol. I, on the other hand, I love my peak full cream milk because it is rich and creamy. So that's why when we take our favorite milk, peak milk, we choose both. So, choose your peak today.
Quality wire, and quality cables. Quality wire, quality cables. Coleman will light up your life, brothers. Original quality wire, where they can't pay. quality cable. When you feature for any kind of project, original, quality, durable, trustable, Coleman, Naija Comedy Star.
Daniel Kaluya. And our winner for today is contestant number 3, Aproko. I would like Aproko to address the house as the house rep.
All right, guys. I want you all to know that we are all winners. I know most of you are going to say I got here by bonus points. First of all, as the house rep, I want to thank God. As you all know, I'm a lover of God, so I wouldn't want to sound like I'm controlling anybody, but 6 o'clock every morning. Can you please, one house? 6 o'clock every morning, I would like us all to report to the space up there for morning devotions. We will have to always commit ourselves into the hands of God before we start up the day. And then devotion tomorrow, 6. Thank you, sir.
From over 1,000 participants, the selected 10 comedians are ready for the first ever reality show. Who is going to be the next Naija comedy star, as confirmed by your votes and the scrutiny of the king of comedy, Ali Baba, I Go Die, Funke Akindele, and your host, AY. Showing live on Hip TV and all AY comedian social media platforms every Sunday and Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. The next Naija comedy star is sponsored by Peak Milk, Coleman Wires, Revolution Plus Properties, Lucky Bay Homes, Ike Leads Limited, Erling Group, Grandeur, and Hip TV. Packaged by Larry Mako Events.
Yeah. Shoni Sisi. Shoni Sisi. Shoni Sisi. Oh yeah, say.
Eyes on my neck. Eyes on my lips.
DJ, up. Okay. Drama. Oh yeah, say. Ota. Every day I'm chasing my life. Oh yeah, say. Tire. Roller coaster. Yeah, I'm never tired. Oh baby. Oh yeah, back to sender. You wish me bad, back to sender. Your mama. Aye. Oh yeah. I'm never good. Okay, listen. Oh yeah, say Shoni Sisi, low down, cash out, Shoni Maga.